We started on our reconciliation journey by developing and implementing the Reflect Plan. This allowed us to better understand what we want to achieve and how to get there. Within this plan, we started to encourage learning experiences and insightful conversations amongst our team members. Since then, it only felt natural to progress into an Innovate RAP and to take deeper dive into relationships and partnerships with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander businesses.
My name's Pat Caruso. I'm an Italian Aboriginal man as a descendant of Eastern Aranda in Central Australia, a descendant of stolen generations. I'm owner and founder of WeCreatePrintDeliver, a First Nations business, 100% owned and operated. So what's really important for me to showcase within this artwork, and also how it connects to a business's reconciliation journey, is two things. One, we have to generate something that's true to the nature of the particular business that we're working with and to those people and First Nations people that need to engage with it. Two, from the business perspective, it needs to be something that the individuals within the organisation can connect to, and they can feel a part of something bigger than what they are, and understanding the realizations of, closing the gap. The third thing that I would say that's really important is accountability. When you see this is a visual interpretation of a mission statement that's been a promise from a business. So they need to adhere to what they've said to, and they need to deliver on these promises.
Our vision for reconciliation is to establish equal business opportunities for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples and non-Indigenous Australians within the supply chain industry. Given the enormity of supply chains, and particularly in our industry, we have networks between producers, suppliers, warehouses, transportation companies, distribution centres, right? And the list goes on. We have opportunities to be tendering out to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander businesses via Supply Nation and other networks and partnerships.
So central to this piece of artwork is the Tree of Life. What I thought is, let's use the Tree of Life as a symbol that's quite significant in Indigenous and non-Indigenous cultures to be able to express the journey that C.H. Robinson are currently on. The symbolisation of a tree is that it has to be embedded in really strong roots, and that's the foundation that feeds the growth of the tree, and then you can really allow for the tree to blossom. And the best thing about a tree is that it has quite a long life cycle and then regenerates and grows. So it's very symbolic in the fact that it's the growth of the business, but it's the growth of the opportunity for First Nations people, the education and the economic impact that then comes down and drops off, and then is picked up and continues to grow, and then before you know it, you're living in a forest.
One of our goals within the RAP is to build 3 new business partnerships with Indigenous companies within the supply chain space. Upon reading our Innovate RAP, the words resonated with me and forced me to think about not just the difference I can make as an individual, but the difference that we can make as an Australian business. Our EDGE values stand true to so many components of our reconciliation journey. The one that stands out to me the most is to grow together. I believe that C.H. Robinson Australia is engaged in a true learning experience where we can all come together to learn, grow, develop businesses and ultimately become a more reconciled company and country.
As an organisation, we're committed to building career pathways and providing opportunities for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders to work at C.H. Robinson, including a graduate program. What I'm looking forward to is the learning experience through the arts and the culture and education, and being an ally, changing the mindset of colleagues, family and friends through positive conversations. It's such an exciting time for us as a business.
Our RAP ties in directly with C.H. Robinson's overall vision for diversity, which is to foster a culture of belonging core to our values that embraces the unique experiences and diverse backgrounds of our people in order to create a stronger, more innovative and successful team. When I stop and reflect on our journey, I'm really proud of our progress and what the future holds for CH Robinson and reconciliation in Australia.